Yo, it's your boy Unique Mind. I just want to say subscribe to my channel, comment, share, hit that notification bell on the side, and click all. Man, I got a good one for y'all. I have a good one. I'm going to just get straight to it with y'all because I want to get straight to it and we're going to go from there. This one's going to be about stop acting out of your emotions. Let me repeat that. Stop acting out of your emotions. This is for everybody. Boys, girls, men, women, older folks. It is time to stop acting out of your emotions. I get it. We all been taught in reverse about everything. I mean, absolutely everything. And we've been taught backwards. Listen, we can feel emotions, but we don't need to act out of our emotions. Because when you start yelling, when you start raising your voice, you start acting a fool, you start saying all of these things in a moment, that's actually who you truly are. It really is. It's like they say, you know someone when they're drunk. When they're drunk, right? That's how they really are. So when you act out of your emotions, that's really how you are. So what you got to do, you got to dial it back. And you got to learn how to remain emotionally calm. Because when you act out of your emotions, you actually make a fool of yourself. Because some people actually regret what they said out of their emotions. Whether they're crying, whether they say some hurtful hatred words. There are some people too that don't even care about what they said. They don't self-reflect. They mean what they said. Even if it came off harsh, rude, disrespectful, all the negative words, all the negative emotions. Some people really don't care because they that damn cold. But remember, if they actually don't care, this is the question they got to ask themselves. This is the question we got to ask ourselves too, in our heads. How much do they actually love themselves to be talking to somebody else like that? How much do they really love themselves to be acting out of emotions? Because self-love is key. We must learn how to self-love, have that self-love for ourselves. And especially as a man, especially as a boy, we must learn how to remain emotionally calm. Because see, we were taught backwards. Because what happens is we are looked up to be a certain way. Or we got to create that foundation of an aura for ourselves. Like me, I'm going to talk about me real quick. Nobody usually disrespects me like that. There are people who will test me a little bit, but that's because I probably didn't set those ground rules ahead of time. But are people just going to automatically disrespect me? No, they're not. Because you want to know why? I have a certain demeanor about myself, a strong aura about myself. I've had people say, man, it looks like you look to the point where you look intimidating. Not intimidating where I'm going to beat somebody up. I'm not trying to fight nobody, but I have that demeanor of respect. See, I don't care about being liked. Anybody who's watching me right now, I don't care if you like me or not. All I want is respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Respect. That's my love language. That is a boy's and a man's love language. But in order for us to get respect from you, my viewers, my watchers, my subscribers, anybody who I come across, I got to make sure I have that self-respect for myself. It all starts with me first. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, oh, I need your respect. I ain't even earned your respect. I earn your respect by my self-respect. That's how it goes. And as girls, as women, it's highly important as well for you to learn how to be emotionally stoic. Because remember, You all are 90% emotional, 10% logical, which means you filter your emotions through your logic, which means that sometimes you act out of your emotions. Matter of fact, not even sometimes, 90% of the time, girls and women act out of their emotions. See, if a man does what women and girls do, that doesn't look right with us. We actually realize and understand why y'all do it. We understand. So we get it. But when we do it, it's like, wait a minute. Whoa, you don't supposed to be doing that. I know. I don't supposed to be doing that. Boys don't supposed to be doing that. Guys. But we actually understand why girls and women do it. But there are women who are actually more logical and practical than the average girl and woman. And that's good. Because that's how y'all supposed to be. So learn from those logical women so y'all can start making more logical and practical choices. See, I look at decisions and choices, even those are the same, I look at them different. Decisions, I look at bad decisions. Choices, I look at as good choices. When you remain calm in any situation that's not going your way, you're actually opening up your blessings. You're learning how to remain calm, which means that you're teaching somebody else who is yelling and acting out of their emotions. You're teaching them how to treat you. That's really how it goes. So when you act out of your emotions, you're teaching people to disrespect you. You teaching people how to not like you. You teaching people to look at you differently. You teaching people to be like, whoa, I'm good. I don't want to deal with this. This human being right here. I don't want to deal with this human being because they got work to do. And then you have some people that say, when I say you got work to do, how can you sit here and tell me I have work to do? Because I can tell you that. I am so confident in myself that I can let you know you have work to do. It's not to disrespect you. It's not to put you down. It's to literally let you know you still have work to do. But it's clear you're unaware that you have work to do, or you do know you are self-aware that you have work to do, but you just don't know how to do it, or you don't care. Which one is it? Which one is it? Because at the end of the day, this is what happens when we learn how to be alone. When we learn how to be alone, we start to work on ourselves. We know the difference between being alone and lonely. You got to go through both. Once you start doing that, now you're working on yourself to the point where it's like, okay, now you're not acting out of your emotions anymore because you are learning to be alone, to be in your emotions. Sometimes we have to learn how to dial it back in those moments. So in those moments where you're irritated, you know what I'm saying? Pissed off, all these negative emotions that you're going through, right? If you learn how to just be calm, just stop, just wait a minute. You don't even have to say a word. Just listen to your emotions. How do I feel right now in this moment? You can just stop right there in a moment with someone. Or if you're not with someone, you're by yourself and be like, wait a minute. Hold up. Let me think about this real quick. I'm angry right now, but is it really smart for me to act out of my emotions right now? Let me just not. See, what you don't want to do, you don't want to ignore your emotions either. You want to sit in your emotions. You want to name your emotions. I feel angry. I feel sad. I feel hurt. I have pain. I have heartache. You want to be able to sit in your emotions, to name your emotions. Don't ignore your emotions, because then you're going to numb your emotions. And what that's going to do later on, you're going to feel it even worse. See, a lot of people think if they do drugs, if they're drinking, if they go party, do all these things, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But what you're doing is you are numbing your emotions. Sit and meditate in your emotions. Take the time. If somebody's yelling at you, remember, it's all about how you're going to react and how you're going to respond. If you stop in mid-sentence and you catch yourself like, wait a minute, or you let that person just yell at you, but you don't say anything, that's how you know you are self-aware. You could have said something off the hinges, but instead you did the opposite and said something positive. Or you just didn't say anything at all. Whatever the case may be, that's more in an emotionally stoic situation in that moment. It's really that simple, but it's not easy. Trust me, it is challenging. It's difficult. That's why you got to practice it through self-discipline. Practice through self-discipline. Being emotionally stoic in any situation goes far in life. I don't care if it's at your job, it's at your career, it's out in public, it's with your friends, your family, your significant other, a stranger. Learning how to remain emotionally stoic is vital. That's going to get you a long way in life. I promise you. Mark my words. When you learn how to remain emotionally stoic, it's going to get you far in life. That is one of the keys to self-success. Remaining emotionally stoic when things don't go your way. Remember, stop acting out of your emotions. It's not worth it. I just want to share that with y'all. Comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification on the bell on the side and click all. It's your boy Unique Mind. Gone.